Alright, this is a specs portion of the Dbad War Machine. It's made from the Kukri house in Nepal, which I'll put a link in the description for, and also Donnie B All Day's YouTube. The blade length on this guy, hold on a second, I got my cheat sheet with all the information. I'll pull it out. It's a very nice leather sheath too they send with it. I looked it over and it's pretty quality. Now the blade length is in the ballpark of 8 inches. Handle length is about 5. 1/4 inch stock, and it's full tang. Rosewood handle. Very pretty. This camera's not picking it up, but there are slight hints of a red hue to it there. Very pretty. 52-100 steel. Great for what this knife's intended for. It has a sharpened swedge, a nice deep fuller. It's flat grind. That's a 90-degree spine right there, so anybody looking to do some bushcrafting, this guy right here would work pretty good. I said that it has a leather sheath, check. You can customize these things too a lot. If you go to the Kukri website, there's things you could change about it. I think some things about the sheath even you can change. So you guys ought to check that out if you're interested. And it's handcrafted. There's a man somewhere that did all this by hand. It is beautiful. Now I've put some handles on knives before, some Green Rivers, and it's hard to get this kind of quality. So these people that are doing it are highly skilled. I'm very impressed with this knife. What do you say we go outside and do some tests with it? Again, thank you, Dbad. Let's see what she can do. Oh, before I do that, I'll do some comparisons. Makes the buck 119 look wee. That's an itty bitty 119. We have the Ontario Rat 1 and the Civivi Elementum. As you can see, it's a pretty darn big knife, but great for what it was intended for. That's a survival knife and a half right there. See you outside. That worked pretty good. Ooh, right through that branch like nothing. That handle is very comfortable. Here, that's I have an extra large hand. Here, put out your hand real quick. And that's what size is your hand?
A lady hand.
Ooh. It's like nothing. This thing's crazy. As you can see, I'm hitting fairly light. I'm not totally going full bore with it. Okay, what did my... That'll work right there. I'll be using this in a few minutes. Okay.
Loki, Loki. Good.
It doesn't feel too good hitting my lard like that. Look at the shavings this thing's making. That's crazy. That was just from a few seconds of doing it. Pull! Well, spike, sorry. Get back, dog. That's some hard old wood right there. I don't want to do that on that sharpened swedge, but it could handle it. Man, that's an old naughty hunk of wood too. I'm surprised it made it through there that easy. That's craziness. No problem at all with the batoning. You get some That right there. If you want them little curls, you could get them too. That's mainly a big part of it's getting used to the blade, and I've only had it a couple days, so you can't go by my curls, you know. You have to learn your knife. Although them are pretty nice little curls. Oh yeah. Try it with that right there. Hey, maybe I should have been doing it with the swedge all along. It'll work for everything so far. I love it. To this point, I love it. I've got a few more tests to run with it, but this right here is a Grail beast mode knife. All that pounding and there's not a mark on that blade. Just filthy. As you can see, the sheath sits nice and comfortable. It's, to be honest, it's way more comfortable than I thought it would be, by far. I mean, once you get walking around with it for a few minutes, the sheer size of this knife alone should make it feel like it's there, but you kind of forget about it. It has this little loop for if you want to tie it around your leg. It's beautiful. The sheath and the knife. What are you laughing at? Chickens?
Excuse me.
Should I pay him a visit? Okay, we're going to do some more testing with her. Oh,
my God.
Look at that. Nothing. That's crazy. Heck, I don't even think I'll throw that right on there, but I ain't got no fat wood or nothing in here. I guess I will use that little. You could start it just like that right there, I know for a fact, but just to give you guys a little bit of fire, I'll do it the easy way. That thing. Man, that thing throws some crazy sparks. Oh man. Oh, look at that. That'll rub right off. And looking at it, I don't see Mark 1. You got everything you need right here. I'm very impressed with this knife. An honor that he let me use it, but got a few more things to try out. Now this right here is the where does your meat come from test. See if you had to process your own game in the wild. Anybody that's ever had to process their own game will know exactly what this is. And what I'm using here is some, I don't know what kind of felt it is, but it's pretty stout. Oh, guess what we know what we have for supper. But anyway, for game processing, this thing is ready. Picture a scenario, zombie apocalypse. Zombie has a water you don't want him having. Cut that. Nice. This is my final thoughts on the Dbad War Machine. I've messed with it a bunch outside, and to be honest with you guys, I haven't found one thing to dislike about this. Looked for hot spots on it, and I found none. She did all the cutting I wanted it to. Chopping. I don't know, about anything you'd want it for. This definitely is between a hunting knife and a machete. If you're looking for something that you could go out in the woods with just one knife and survive, I would say this one right here would be in the running. 100%. She can throw awesome sparks. All the slashing and cutting and smashing I did with it didn't affect the edge on it at all. This is a perfect survival knife in my book. And full disclosure, I haven't had much experiences with knives this size, but I think it's changed me a little bit. These are great knives. I don't know what else to say about it. I found no faults with it. The only thing is the learning curve on a bigger knife this size. But if you get out there and use it, and make sure you use it, you'll find out real quick that you could do anything with it. Just like I said, it's learning. Dbad, thank you very much. It's been an honor getting to mess around with the War Machine. And I'm not just saying all this stuff because he sent it to me and it was nice, and I'm fond of Dbad. I honestly like this. And I would 100% suggest any of you looking for a bigger do-it-all knife, go check these out. I'll put some links in the description. Thank you, and much love to all of you.